So, you want to make money in Tarkov, huh? But shit like this keeps happening to you? Then don't you fucking worry. I'm gonna show you the way. First things first, you're gonna need this. And this. And this. You're also gonna need this, and probably one of these. In all seriousness, though, if you are actually looking at a YouTube video on how to get money in Tarkov, you probably don't have money for all those keys or quad nogs. So I highly suggest you just get cottage backdoor safe key, probably West 301 and 306, because with that you have the two cottages, which is 4 safes, and then West 301 and West 306 are, probably the most underrated keys in the game right now, and both under 100,000. So I would grab both of those, and I'm going to show you the loot run that I do, and I'm also going to explain how during these loot runs I run into absolutely no one, which is just by go ahead and close your game. Um, Above the little like play Tarkov button in your launcher, you're gonna have a place where you can select servers. Go ahead and unselect whatever ones you have and only select Columbia. It's gonna be SA-Columbia. That will basically make it to where you run into almost no one. And if you do run into someone, they're usually not that good, and you can just abuse desync. Run at them, swing a corner. They will die 9 times out of 10. With all that said, though, I'm going to stop wasting your time. I'm going to show you the whole entire loot run, and then I'll stop and let you know what keys I use when I open doors and everything. Personally, what I think is the most overrated key for Shoreline, but this is a SAM tape key. Pretty mid if you ask me. You're going to see me looking at the floor a lot and looking at a bunch of fucking nothing. That's going to be reoccurring for this entire video. I'm literally just looking for anything that spawns. If you see me looking anywhere and giving it more than a second of my fucking time, probably something spawns there. With every dynamic loot spawn searched for and sand tape, we're going to go head up to 306 and 310. This key is 310, East 310. I think it's a pretty decent key. It's got 2 gold spawns, which is nice. You got one on the table right here and underneath the table, one on the table right here and underneath the table, and you got these 2 duffel bags. Duffel bag's pretty shit, but the gold spawns are nice. This is your East 306. Pretty good room. We also call it GPU room because there's just a fuck ton of computers. There's like 5 computers, and then there's also a gold spawn, which I'm pretty sure it cuts to in a second, I think. Oh yeah, look at that. There's the gold spawn. Okay, cool. On to the next. This room is West 306. Pretty mediocre key, to be honest. Got med spawns, food spawns. You get stims in here a lot. The dead scavs are always a hit or miss, but you got the chance for the Ledics, you got the chance for the whiskey, the moonshine. So it's not bad. West 301, probably best key in all of Tarkov in my mind. You have PCs, gold spawns. I get lead X's out of this room all the time. I get a Tetris on the floor right here. Like, definitely one of the keys that you, like, it's a must-have. This newspaper right here, I cannot stress this enough. Do not skip out on this fucking newspaper in between the army crate and the PC. This is where I find lead X's majority of the time, on the floor in this newspaper right next to it. People skip over this all the time, and it aggravates me so much. It is such a phenomenal spawn. These rooms I'm heading to right now, it's going to be the West 220 and 219. These are pretty mediocre keys. I honestly wouldn't even grab these. There's like a chance of a Ledex spawn. I've never seen it in my life. On top of that, it's just like, if you want to grab a few suppressors on your way out, or like pray for one of the gold spawns or whatever, it's okay. But as you can see, I literally go in there. I don't even open crates. I just leave. I'm also gonna head down to this little shelf, this little like rack area thing, right next to the exit on west. Right here, I grab a thermite. There's not always gonna be a thermite there. I grab fleeces there all the time, but it's just another one of those things that if your bag's not full, you might as well stop by. It's sometimes worth it, sometimes not. With that said, we're going to go down to the cottages real quick. This is another one of those stops I always make, especially if I spawn on east side, because then you got to spawn at tunnel that's right next to the cottages. Super easy. You get 4 safes there, some jackets, duffels, all that. If you don't know where it is, just try to keep up with the video. I'm sorry, I'm going to speed it up a little bit, but it's a pretty hard area to miss. So on the key side, this is where it might get a little bit spendy. I was able to grab this key at 183,000. Never buy it at that like 400k mark. I would always wait a little bit longer, but this is going to be your cottage backdoor key. 100% grab this key, and also grab the cottage backdoor safe key, I believe it's called. Super worth it. You get 2 safes right here, and then in the cottage right next to it, you'll get another 2 safes. Along with that, you get 2 PCs, 2 duffels, and 2 jackets, I think it is. Super worthwhile run. So that basically is the entirety of like the loot run. There's a bunch of stashes and stuff you can hit around here. You can always run down to like the village down there. But from this point, I usually just run straight to extract. It's pretty worth it. I usually have what I want at this point. As you can see throughout the whole video, I ran into absolutely no one, and that is just due to being able to go onto the Colombian servers. Super helpful. The loot was still great. And if you don't know where the tunnel extract is, I'm going to go ahead and show you right here. We're basically at it, but I'll let it just finish up so you can see exactly where it is. As you can see, I extract from this raid. I'm going to go ahead and show you a bunch of the runs that I've came out with, a bunch of the loot that I've come out with from doing these runs. Hopefully this helps you out like a lot. It's got me to a point where I'm at like 15, coming up on 20 mil. It's just way too easy to farm rubles this way. Really hope this helped you out, as I said quite literally just 2 fucking seconds ago. Anyways, please like and subscribe and do the YouTube algorithm and stuff. Thank you.